Okay, MAT217. It's time for us to take our first quiz in Webassign. Now, one thing I want you to understand here is what you're seeing. So you'll see right here we have MAT217 15.3 quiz, but that may not look like that for you right now. When you first see it pop up, you'll see it actually has this little arrow, green arrow, like with papers by it. And if you put your mouse over it and click on it, what you'll see is it says you must achieve an 80% or higher on the 217 homework for 15.3 to be able to access the quiz. And you'll see that same icon appears next to 15.3, but it's not grayed out. So it's saying do this assignment first, then you'll be able to get to this one. So when you log into your assignment, you'll also see the instructions are in there as well. So I've gone ahead and clicked. It might just take a second to get in because I'm in a very bad Wi-Fi area. So now that I'm in, you'll see for the assignment, there's the problems, and here's the questions. But you'll see right here for the assignment submissions and whatnot, you'll see right here, assignment details. You must achieve 80% or higher on this assignment to access the 217 quiz. So once you do that, you'll log back out, and you'll see here it's grayed out. So I'm going to do the and now the quiz isn't grayed out anymore. So you'll see we have the 15.3 quiz. So when we go to log into it, you'll notice this little hourglass means it is a timed assignment. Then right next to it we have this, which means it is a Webassign lockdown browser required. So when you go to click on it, it's going to warn you that when you open the assignment, you'll have 10 minutes to complete the assignment. So whether or not you close it, come back to it, anything of that nature, you have 10 minutes from when you start. So make sure you've got the time ready. Now, if you don't have the Webassign Lockdown browser installed, you just follow this little link. It's a very quick and easy program. They make it for both Office and for OS X, for Mac. So we'll go ahead and click that again. Very bad. I didn't move my laptop. I'm in my office and the Wi-Fi is terrible in here. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video until it loads up. So in here, to see if the browser has been installed, you can see you can click right here and it will test, and it will kind of tell you, it'll tell you, you'll see this if you're in Firefox, you'll see this if you're in Internet Explorer, or if you're in Chrome. Chrome does not indicate that the page can be opened, but nothing happens when you try to access the browser. Nonetheless, if you need to install, which I'm sure pretty much everybody does because you're working on your own home computer, here are the download files for whatever you're working on. So if you're in XP, follow this link. XP, Windows, XP, or later. So essentially any Windows computer, follow this link. If you're on OS X 10.6 or later, follow this one, or OS X 10.4, 10.5, follow that one. When you download the file, it's a small file. There's 3 click-throughs. Click next, click next, click next. It installs in just a minute. And then, so once that's all done, you can then return back to, you'll have to log back into your normal Webassign account. And you will see, okay, so you'll be back in here and you'll see your quiz. So you can go ahead and click on your quiz, and now I'm ready to try it, so I'm going to say continue. And you're going to have to access, it's going to ask, your computer's going to try to warn you if you're in Windows and say something's trying to open, it's kind of high priority, so do you want to allow it? And you can see it's straight from Webassign, so that's okay. And again, the name is Lockdown Browser from Respondus. So I'm going to say, so it doesn't show it to me every single time, I'll say do not show me this again. And your screen kind of flashes and gets taken over. And now I have access to nothing other than this browser. And the problem here is it's going to say it needs to close all these things before I'm able to actually take the test. It won't let me have these things open. So it says, do you want to allow Webassign Browser to attempt to close these programs? So I'm going to say, yeah. I don't need that. Now, I can't let it close this one because this is what's recording my video. So I have to say, no, don't close it for me. And then it's saying it won't let me take my quiz until this program's closed. So I just have to say okay, and that's as good as I can do while making the video. Now, what I will say though is the grading. When you get into it, it looks just like a normal homework assignment, but the grading's a little different. Any problem that's a free response is graded as such. The first attempt is 100%, second attempt 100%, but then every attempt after that there's a 20% deduction. So you go to 80%, then 60%, then 40%, and so on until it's not worth anything. Anything that's multiple choice or free response, I'm sorry, multiple choice, but not free response. So multiple choice or a drop-down box or something of that nature where there's more than 2 choices. It's 100% your first try, 50% your second try, then nothing after that. Then if there happen to be any true, false, if there's anything that's true or false, it's 100% your first try, 0% your second try. Okay, I hope that makes sense, and good luck on your quiz. Let me know if it goes all right.